Hi, my name's Aditi Baghel, and I'm a rising senior at Pinnacle High School in Phoenix, Arizona. And the reason I decided to apply to Engineergirl as an ambassador was because I noticed an extreme disparity in the amount of girls to boys in my physics classes, and also because I thought it'd be an excellent opportunity to get to work with some of the top women in STEM and learn from their struggles and learn from their expertise. And I thought it'd just be an excellent opportunity to forge bonds with some of the mentors I'll get to work with and my role models, as well as the girls that I'll be role modeling for. And before I get started into what my outreach program entails, let me give you a bit of background about myself, my engineering story, to say. So, ever since I was young, I did not have an interest in engineering at all. It's not one of those inspiring stories where one day I woke up when I was 5 years old and I decided to be an engineer because it fascinated me. That was not the case at all with me because I was just not exposed to what engineering entailed and what it encompassed and how cool it was, because whenever the word engineer comes to mind, I always subconsciously end up thinking of some crazed Albert Einstein lookalike furiously scribbling calculus on a blackboard, or a group of male engineers huddled together discussing their plans for a new bridge or something like that. But it wasn't until high school where I truly discovered my passion, which ended up being physics. And I knew I was proficient at mathematics, but it never really appealed to me fully, just because I didn't think it was that practicable, but just physics just seemed to be this natural segue for me. It just seemed like this beautiful amalgamation of mathematics and common sense. And it was crazy to me that suddenly I could explain everything happening around me simply with some mathematical equations. And it was just crazy to me. And now it's become my favorite subject, and it's great. But there's one thing lacking, and that's other girls in my class. And while I love making guy friends and all that's great, it just hurts to kind of see that women are disproportionately represented in a field that's so amazing, and a field that has a lot to offer as well. There's only one other girl in my advanced physics class this year, and my teacher actually told me that having two girls is actually one of the biggest ratios of women to men in his class. So that's pretty disappointing. But that's okay. That's what we're here to fix, or at least try to ameliorate a little bit. So my outreach program focuses on teaching the fundamentals of physics and engineering and their applications in engineering to younger girls, preferably ages grades 6 through 8. And I'll be teaching kinematics, dynamics, energy, and momentum. So really the 4 fundamental concepts in physics that really apply to every other branch. And hopefully my lectures, or they're not exactly lectures, they're more lessons peppered in with fun activities, as well as a lab at the end of each lecture. And for example, after I teach Newton's third law, we were going to do a bottle rocket project, and whereby the students can see as the air whooshes out of the rocket is actually propelled forward. So fun activities like that that'll illustrate the principles that they've been taught. And hopefully these fundamentals will be enough to get them really inspired and super interested in physics as a field, as well as engineering as more of a profession based. So that's my goal, and honestly, all I'm hoping for my project to impact is I get enough girls interested in physics, which is a field that honestly is harmfully misrepresented as a man's field. And I just want more girls to be able to explore their futures as physicists and engineers. And who knows, maybe there's 15, 20 other Marie Curies out there just waiting to be pushed in the right direction. So that's my dream. Thanks for listening.